Hello everyone, long time no see. I'm not right good at giving you updates on these videos, am I? Just lately. I just wanted to give you a quick update on the pregnancy. Excuse the scratchy clothes. I'm just about to do some painting. Um, so I am week 20 now. So 20 weeks yesterday. Today is Saturday, I think. Yeah, Saturday. Um, so since my last pregnancy video, I've been for my gender scan, and I have been to the midwife. I've seen a consultant as well, and I had my 20-week scan yesterday. So a lot's been happening. So the midwife were totally fine, so we went, and I didn't know what to expect, to be quite honest with you. So she just said, asked me how I was doing, just taught me through what I needed to do before my next appointment. So I need to have my whooping cough injection, which I've booked for the 16th of January, I think that is. So I'll have that done before my next midwife appointment. I've booked onto my parent education class, so that's a Saturday, like a day class that I've booked, where you get to go walk around like the labour ward and things like that. Just so then you've got a rough idea of where you're going, what you're doing, and they give you like information on pain relief and things like that. So I've booked onto that for me and Luke. That's in March. What else? So I went for my gender scan. So yes, if you haven't already noticed, it is a boy, which I suspected and I knew from day one that it was a boy. So my 16-week, I was 16-week one day, or 2 days, as they say. I cannot get used to how they work the days. So my weekly is on a Friday, so it was on the Saturday. So some people say it would have been 16 plus 2, but to me 16 plus 1. I don't know. Anyway, so there we go. That is little baby Archie at 16 weeks. Which is a really, really good picture. I really like that one, because he's got his hand right up by his mouth, which he will constantly doing. So, and you can see his little feet on that one as well, because he's got his feet up. So that compared to, which one? This one. This one, a 12-week one. Come on, you silly thing. It's falling out of its case. So that's the 12-week. So that's 12-week. 16-week. And then yesterday, it's grown just a little bit. I'm getting a bit of a fatty. That's me. Oh, that's my 20-week. I don't know what's going on with that, like, kind of smudge at the front by his head. I was looking at it, and I think, I can't suss out, but I think he's like got his arm folded over, and I think that's what it is. So I think he's going like this. Which is making it look like a smudge. But when I look at it more, I can see like his legs and his feet. But when she first started scanning me, sorry, I'm a bit wobbly. When she first started scanning me, he had his feet right up behind his head. I mean, maybe he's going to be a ballet dancer, gymnastic, or whatever when he's older. I do not know. I don't care. As long as he has a good time, that's all that matters. And that is healthy. What one thing that did worry me at first, but now I've read up more about it, I'm not so much concerned. Oh, sorry, I'm not right good at this. I needed my older really. Was she struggled to find my placenta. Anyway, she found it in the end. And it's anterior, so I've got an anterior placenta. She said my cervix is, you know, it's out of the way of my cervix, so I should be okay. Looking up on the internet, I don't want to read too much into it. I want to discuss it with my midwife and get them to explain. But basically, a lot of women have it. Obviously, posterior placenta would be better. But this is why I don't really feel him much, but I do feel him. I feel him. Luke's only felt him twice, and that they must have been really powerful kicks. I can feel him all the time. I know when I'm relaxing. I know when he's moving and having a bit of a wiggle. So at least I can monitor that. But when I looked up on the internet, it mentioned about if it came too low, it would get in the way of the baby being able to get out, basically, which could cause a lot of complications. It would have to come out with the sunroof, which I am trying to avoid, which leads me on to add my consultant appointment. I don't want to go into too much detail of what that were all about, but basically she was, well, not horrible, but I wasn't happy with what she said. Basically said that if I didn't get on top of me, well, eczema, let's call it, then it would have to come out of the sunroof. And I was a bit upset about it after, but after speaking to my consultant that I'm under, well, was under, because she's discharged me, about it, she said there's no reason whatsoever why I can't have a vaginal birth, and she should not have said that to me. So I'm pretty open about what it is, but I don't really want to mention it all on here because it's a bit gruesome. What else? Christmas has arrived. I can't wait to get my Christmas decks down. I don't know what it is with me this year, but I can't wait to get rid of them. I was tempted to do it today, but I think I might do it tomorrow because I need to get some of this painting done today. I'm back at work on Monday. I am going to book another scan, another private scan. I don't think NHS gives you enough scans. Don't get me wrong, that one yesterday was very thorough. She checked the heart, she checked the blood flow through the heart, she checked all the chambers, everything. It was fascinating. I saw his kidneys and his bowel and his bladder, his heart obviously beating away nice and strong. So there were lots to see. But I just don't think that NHS provide enough scans. Just to have 2 scans, your 12-week and 20-week, you know, then you've got another 20-week till he's born. It's not on really, I don't think. Anyway, I think they should have one in between. So I am going to have another one. So Richard, the guy who I had my private scan with, I've forgotten which way they say. He doesn't have a website. I've forgotten what they call it now. But anyway, it's over in Skipton, outskirts of Skipton. It's in Broughton. I've forgotten what it's called. It'll come to me. And he's brilliant. Honestly, you could be there all day, and he's very thorough. He checks you out a lot, and checks all organs and everything, and gives you all sorts of different views, and he's so funny and comical about it all as well. So I highly recommend him, and he, in comparison, is about the same price, but I would say you get a lot more for your money than what you would do anywhere else. And he's a fully qualified sonographer. He does work at a hospital, but he does this on the sideline as well. So he does 4D scans, so I'm going to go for a 4D scan. He recommends about 28 to 30 weeks, so I'm going to go, that'll be end of February, very end of February, beginning of March. So I'm going to go for that, so that'll be interesting, because apparently you can see all the features and things like that at that age. He did give me a glimpse when we went of 4D. I'll show you a picture. Not that one. And they are a bit freaky. They are a bit ugly looking at an early stage on a 4D scan, because he just looks like a bag of bones, to be quite honest with you. There we go. So he's got his hand, you can see his arm, and he's got his hand right across his face, so I can't see him. Brilliant. So yeah, but he's got a little cute button nose. Yeah, cute little button nose. So, purchases. I've purchased quite a bit. I've bought quite a lot of cute outfits. I can't help myself. Every time I go to Morrison's, I have to come away with something. It's just a good job that I do online shopping, and otherwise it'd be kitted out big styler by now. But people obviously have got him a few bits for Christmas, and people have helped out as well. People giving things away or selling things, and so it's been great. But we went to Bradford, and we went to Mothercare, which is shutting down in Bradford, and I didn't know this. It's apparently it's going to be shutting down in February. So if you've got anything that you need, just hang fire till probably mid-January, end of January, and head over, and I bet a lot of things are reduced. But they are absolute rip-offs of Mothercare. Absolute rip-offs. If you're going to go on the internet before you go and have a look at the prices of what things that you want, that you're intentionally going to think about buying. Because there is so many things in there that I saw that you can get cheaper elsewhere. So, for example, I'm thinking about getting one of these grow egg thermometer, room thermometers. I think it's going to be really ideal because my house is quite warm, and when it gets to summer it does get very hot in my house. So I want to be able to make sure I'm on top and can control the heat in the house. Otherwise baby RG is going to get too hot. So they were 19 quid, I think it said. You get 10% knocked off. That's what it said. But they're still cheaper on Amazon. You can get them on Amazon for £14.99. So, you know, I know it's only a couple of quid, but it all adds up. If you think of saving like 2-3 quid on every item you get, you could potentially buy him another outfit, you know, like another set of baby grows or whatever. So there were things like that I saw. Your baby changing mats. You went down to Asda Living, just a bit round the corner, 6 quid. They were 4 quid cheaper. You know, the Chico next to me's. So that's what we're looking at getting. Somebody has mentioned that they have one that they will be getting rid of, selling before our baby's due. So I'm hopefully going to be able to buy that off her rather than buying a brand new one. But to buy a brand new one, you will notice on a lot of websites you're looking at £150 to £200, and in Mothercare they add them up at a sale price of £166. That is not the cheapest that you can buy it. You can buy it off Amazon for £130, brand new, with the mattress, everything. So there's no, you really need to shop about. So that was that. A bouncer, we looked at a bouncer, so I purchased one in the end, but I saw this really nice bouncer that I liked, which is a bit unisex looking, but it's the kind of thing that I wanted to buy. It goes in like with the colour scheme that I'm thinking of. And it was £80 in Mothercare. I said to Luke, I'm not paying £80. I know they said that they do 10% off that, so that'd be 72 quid, wouldn't it? But it was still expensive. So we went, I said, we'll go over to Asda anyway, and we can always come back and have a look. So we went over to Asda. Exactly the same bouncer on the shelf. I could not believe it. One left there were. Should have been £50 there, so that just shows you. So £30 cheaper in Asda compared to Mothercare. Exactly the same bouncer, exactly the same, no difference at all, and it will reduce half price. So I ended up getting what would have been £80 in Mothercare. I ended up getting a £25 bouncer, and I am over the moon with it. I just cannot believe what bargain I've got. So I've got that. And I got him some outfits as well, and I got him some Moses basket bedding. So yeah, it is all coming along very nicely. I need to stop waffling now. I will give you another update probably after I've next seen the midwife, because there's not really going to be much happening between then. There'll just be my whooping cough. And then the midwife, which is the end of January. So I will hop on and talk to you then about what's going on. Oh, before I go, my indigestion is gone. Totally gone. I do find that if I have too much fizzy pop, I can have, I'm back to having fizzy pop if I want it. And if I have too much fizzy pop, I do feel it a little bit. But my indigestion has gone, so I'm really happy with that. It'll probably come back, won't it, later on to haunt me. But anyway, it don't matter. It'll be what it be. So I better get on with my painting. So nice to see you all. Don't forget to tune in and watch my other videos. I'll try and get on and do a cooking one soon, I think. Because I am slacking in that area. I have to admit. You want to see the box of chocolates that I've got in my house from Christmas. There's just no getting away. There's no point me trying to get away from it because they're there, and you know I'm gonna put weight on anyway. But I haven't done. Sorry. I've only just woken up. I don't know why I'm yawning. I'm too bad so far. I've put £13 on altogether within my whole pregnancy. So 20 weeks, I have gained £13. So it's alright, isn't it? Well, it won't be fully 20 weeks, will it? You know, let's call it 16 weeks. So, because that's when you like kind of find out you're pregnant when you're already 4 weeks, aren't you? So, so yeah, I think that's pretty good going. Halfway, they say on average 2 stone for a pregnancy on average. So I'm halfway and I've not reached my stone yet, so I'm happy. So we'll see what happens. So I better go. Bye.